Tomorrow is different than what we had last night. Last night we had snow and we had sleet as well. Let me show you the difference here because they are very, very different. Sleet and freezing rain, different animals here. You have the sleet that it forms a snow in the cloud, and then you have a little layer that will melt that snow, and then there's plenty of cold air for the melted snow, the little raindrops, to freeze back into pellets. They don't freeze back into snowflakes, it's just pellets. And when it comes down, it bounces off your hand, bounces off your windshield. That is sleet. Freezing rain is totally different because you have snow that begins up in the cloud, but then it falls into a bigger area of warm air, and there's only a shallow bit of cold air to refreeze that. And so it falls as liquid. It looks like plain old rain, but it starts to coat everything with ice, weighs everything down, the trees and the power lines. It is the worst of all winter weather events, the least fun, and that is what we're up against for tomorrow. Let me show you what the warnings look like right now. The winter storm warning, we'll start you off with a view through our Sky Tracker shot first off, and you can see through our diamond cam, got a little snow out there. Now let's go over to the warnings. It's a winter storm warning back to the west. That's where we're gonna have a little bit of sleet mixing in with the freezing rain, but for central sections, it is flat out freezing rain, just a lot of ice. To our east, lighter amounts. That's where winter weather advisory is in effect. And checking radar, there's nothing on radar right now, but we do have a little bit of just a patchy fog and patchy freezing drizzle. On the broad view, we'll start to see more development of moisture coming into the area as the night wears on, and particularly by tomorrow morning. Let's go inside for your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Mike Stone. Mike?
Thanks a lot, Zach. Some patchy freezing drizzle this evening, so we do have that winter weather advisory in effect until midnight for some patchy icing, but then the threat for freezing rain will increase towards daybreak, and especially after daybreak and through the midday hours tomorrow. Most of central Virginia will stay near or below freezing pretty much the entire day, with periods of freezing rain most of the day, and this should start to taper off a little bit tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. But by the time all is said and done, most of the CBS 6 viewing area will see at least 1/10 of an inch of ice, but a lot of central Virginia at least about 1/4 inch to about 1/2 an inch of ice. But right across the metro here, we may get some pockets there that get over 1/2 an inch of ice, and this may be our biggest event ice storm wise since 1998, if you remember that. 33 for our high tomorrow, and that may just occur for a few moments late in the day. The entire day will be near or below freezing for the most part. Sunday, good chunk of that day is dry, a couple showers later in the day, 43, a few rain showers Monday, and rainy on Tuesday with a high of 52. We may get some freezing rain in northwestern Virginia, but a better chance of freezing rain changing to plain rain on Thursday. Very active 7-day forecast. Jules?